Rosa Parks Elementary, just north and just north of us here, just outside the gates and across the boulevard. Richard and I, when we became friends, he was special. The first thing I realized that he had a lot of energy, and I realized that he was very fast afoot, and he did some things that on that old track over there that I had never been seen before. I'm going to make this quick, but Richard and I, as we developed our relationship, we played football together. I didn't run track because one leg is shorter than the other and I couldn't run that well. I didn't realize that. Pete Snow used to tell me, Hart, stay in your lane. It's because my legs, every other step I'm going in his lane. But anyway, setting that aside, in the 9th grade, Richard decided that he was going to continue playing football at Middletown High School. And the coach at that time was Glenn Tiger Ellison. And when we moved to the high school, Richard, most of us who were 10th graders, sophomores, we were on the JV team, coached by Paul Walker, the basketball coach. Tiger selected 3 players that I remember who were in the same year to be on the varsity. And that's Richard, Leon Mitchell, and I believe Pete Snow. If I'm forgetting some, I apologize for that. But those 3, Richard started, and it was, Tiger knew that Richard was special because of his speed and his power. And in his sophomore year, he played free safety, he ran back kicks and punts, and he also sometimes set out as a wide receiver. But the main thing was safety, strong safety. And there was one play in particular that I remember. We were playing Dayton Dunbar. Coach Hart had come down from Dayton Dunbar with his team, and they said they were going to beat the Middies. Well, it didn't work out that way. Richard, they had a all-state back named Bill Bentley. Bill Bentley was quick as a cat and strong as a bull. And I remember sitting on the bench. Now, I wasn't playing varsity, but I was sitting on the bench. We could sit on the bench. Bentley took a pitch out from Jack Hart, who was the coach's son. We're not related, but the same namesake. He took a pitch out coming to the left towards the bench. And I look up from the end of our bench and I see Richard coming. His eyes were dead on Bill Bentley. He hit Bill and knocked him over the bench, up against that iron rail. And I don't know how long it took him to recover, but that was brutal. It was beautiful, but it was brutal. And I'll end it at that. Richard, the rest of the time, he continued to run track. I guess his main competitor was a guy named Willie Whiteside from Hamilton. They used to compete against each other. And I think they beat each other off and on. But Richard was just an awesome athlete. And besides that, Richard, like I said, he had a lot of energy. He was very curious. Richard you might find him anywhere in town by himself, just trying to find out what's going on. And I don't think he was getting in any trouble. He was just exploring. So anyway, I think I've said enough. I've taken enough time.
Thank you.
But to me,
Thank you for sharing that.
it's a coincidence that Richard's, much of his life was there, across the street there at the Rosa Parks
Right, over there.
Elementary School, then McKinley, and then Barnett Stadium, which is, that's where Richard stated his case. Thank you for listening to me. I know I've talked too much, but I had to say those words. Thank you.
And since you mentioned Leon Mitchell, he's right here too, so let Leon go next.
They want you to say something then.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said, you can go next. Because Bob mentioned your name, and so you can tell who you are and how you know Richard, that's all.
Well, Bob, Richard, myself, we all grew up basically together. We went to Garfield School starting out, and we participated in sports there as always. And Richard, like I said, I don't know, he come around my house sometime, we sit out there and we'd talk, about old times and stuff. And my memories with him is out there on the track. I never seen nobody, to this day, I don't believe that anybody could run that track as fast as Richard could. But he was always full of fun. He was smart, even though sometimes he gets a silly like we all do sometimes, but he was really smart in school. And I missed him when I heard the news about him passing. I said, no, it couldn't be. I was looking forward to seeing him over at Miami University playing football. He and Bob over there together. But Richard, like I said, he was fantastic. Whatever he set up, he could offer you all. He was a good artist too.
Yeah.
He definitely was a good artist.
Yes, he was.
Yes, I have to give him my kudos for that too. He was a good artist, among other things. And yes, we'll miss him. We missed him, and like I said, as time goes on, and every so often we'll look back look through our books and stuff when we grew up in Garfield School and Kelly Junior High School, even up to the high school. It was amazing. It was amazing. He's just a good friend. He was a good friend and a very good sportsman.
Yeah, I know he appreciated all of you. Okay, would you last two gentlemen, she's filming it. Say your name and speak as she spoke and how you know Richard. You can go there.
Well, I didn't play football, but
Yes.
I was a very a good spectator.
Say your
in
name.
military.
Say your name.
I'm Freddie Conley,
Okay.
and I used to watch them boys out there play. And Leon, he didn't mention it, but he was the first black captain at Middletown High School. Yeah, and I would just go out and watch Richard and all these guys play. I was a supporter, more or less, but I didn't play football.
Okay. Ed Howard, nickname was Eck. We grew up on Garfield Street, about 2 blocks from the Whites. And you guys were out there by the school, which is the fire station now there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when it snowed, that street was like a mountain to us. And you guys had the biggest sled in town. And you would let the neighborhood kids borrow it and go over there and ski down that street. But Richard, that's almost a lot younger, when he came home from the service with the track meet on Way McKinley, I'm walking down the sidewalk, and all of a sudden, something goes over my head like a shadow, and it was Richard. He had a habit of going down the street, and if you're walking, he'd jump over you. and keep on going. And that's a true story. Heard of it.
He's fantastic.
I knew Chip's brother, Scotty, there as well.
I was 4 years behind Richard and Leon and Bob and that group, and for me, they were heroes. At 4 years behind them, given their performance, I said, I got a way to go. And I remember Rich, when he first got out of the service, he started training at the high school because he had gotten a scholarship to Miami. And so he was getting ahead of the game by training. And he did that for the whole year. But from the time he started as a super athlete to the time he passed was amazing. It was amazing to see that process. sadly, but it was amazing to see. I don't know. You'd have to talk about Todd Bell to even think about Richard in the same class. You'd have to do that kind of measuring to get some sense of who he was. And between Richard, Leon, and my brother-in-law, John Moore, had Richard stayed with us, we would have had 3 middies on the Ohio All-Star team. Richard, Leon, and my brother-in-law. That would be phenomenal. That would
I
been
have a
phenomenal.
picture of Richard on the
Track
I should be on the track team, and you're in that picture, and Gene Snow was the Gene Snow,
Jim
Pete
Gates?
Snow, yeah, Gates, Pete Snow, but Gene was like the mascot standing next to the coach or something.
Nelson Smith is also in there.
Yeah, I sent you that picture.
Yep.
Yeah, and so as they said, those were the days, my friend. And I really appreciate you guys coming and sharing your story. And the family who didn't come out here, we had other family around, but they didn't come today. They're going to receive this video. And Bob, we'll send one to you. If maybe you send Bob your telephone number or give it to us, and she could send the video to all of you. And so, but we'll make sure it gets out there. And I appreciate it. Any family want to say anything and thank these gentlemen? And
Well, I'll set the picture there so I can take a picture.
sent Richard's picture. Okay.
By the flowers?
Oh, I should have thought about doing that before.
You want it there or you want to put it by the flowers standing
Well,
out?
there's a shadow. Put it on the side where the shadow is. Oh, like that. Okay. Okay. Can you see it okay then? I got you covered. Yeah.
I just want to mention that Uncle Richard's genes has passed on to some of us. And when I say some of us, for example, Russell won the state, he was #1 in the state of Ohio in gymnastics.
And he in the Franklin High School Hall of Fame.
And there's others. I was blessed to place in the city of Dayton in track meets before I went on to do my military stint. But I placed in the city of Dayton in track. And during the time, of course, my military career, I accomplished some things that only the airborne qualified people could have. But all those genes passed on.
And your brother Rodney, who over in the car, he ran track too.
Yeah, Rodney
Rodney ran track.
And gymnastics. Called Peter.
Yeah, and gymnastics.
And so what he passed on is not just a legacy, but he passed on those genes to share with the rest of his family. And we all profit and benefit from that.
Can we get a picture of all the classmates behind?
Yeah. If I can get it back. Bob, I might have sent this to you. This is a picture playing for the Richard playing basketball. Did I send that to
Yes, you did. I have that.
Yeah. Little Aaron here, Aaron's son right here, he's a basketball star. This young man here is a basketball star.
Remember, I said if you
fall,
fall, I fall.
Okay.
We're not going to fall.
Who's that
This is
strong?
Russell.
Oh, Russ, okay.
That's where we coach behind it.
Oh, no, I told him if he falls, I fall. Do we make it? Go.
I was wondering if you could put him in the shade and then go get the car. Well, I got the car. Oh, the car right there. They just want to get a picture with them all behind you. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Carry.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, the sun is, it didn't hit me till now.
You get in there, sir.
Yeah. We went home here.
Every once in a while, the cloud will
Oh,
come over.
my husband got
That's
a
fine.
job here. This family says it's
This breeze is good.
well, you all right to take a picture as soon as you
I didn't get Richard in the picture.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I realized, oh, that's a good picture, but it's incomplete. All right.
Glad you went.
All right. Everybody say middies.
Right.
It is.
Stand on the trail.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sure Richard is sending his blessings to all of us right now.
And that day comes through a little breeze. We need a breeze, Uncle Richard.